What up, photogs? Mike Lloyd here. I'm going to show you how to easily make Photoshop actions so you can quickly resize and save your photos to be shared online. So I have my image here. I did my work on it, and I'm ready to send this to Facebook land. But if you go to image size, you'll notice that my pixel dimensions are 3800 by 5700 at 300 ppi. It's a 127-ish megabyte image. That is way too large. And if I let Facebook resize that for me, it's going to look like a steamy pile of garbage because Facebook just wants your images tiny. It doesn't care what they look like. So it's up to us to save these and optimize them so Facebook doesn't have to touch them and they're already sized and ready to go. So let's go to our actions window here. And if you don't have the actions shortcut in your toolbar, you go to Window and just check the Actions option here. All right, so we're going to create a new one, new action. Let's call it Save Low Res. You can call it Save for Facebook, Save for Instagram, whatever you want it to be. I'm just going to do Save Low Res because you could also use these on your website. The function key, this is where the real magic happens. I'm going to save it as F1. So when I hit function F1 on my Mac, it's automatically going to run this action. I don't even have to use the mouse or go through the hassle of taking 3/4 of a second to click our action and then hit play. I can just do it with one keystroke. You can color code them too if you want. Like have all your resize actions as red, skin retouching is orange, black and white conversions is yellow. But I don't really color code mine. So let's get started. All right, so first we're going to go to image size, and we need to shrink this thing down. So 300 is your ideal resolution for print, but for any kind of online use, 72 is the magic number. And your longest pixel size, I'm going to put that as 900. Now, you could do 1,000, you could do 1,200, 1,500. It's totally up to you. But again, I think this is the right number so Facebook or Instagram or whoever else won't have to resize your image, and you don't have to worry about losing image quality because they took things into their own hands. This also keeps people from being able to download your images and print them. So let's hit OK. And now we're going to save it. So we'll go File, Save As. Now it's going to give me my original file type and name in the original folder with my raw files as a TIFF. I don't want any of those things. So I'm going to go to my pictures folder because this is where I like to save my pictures that are going to go somewhere else. I don't want this as a TIFF because that's too big and that saves layers. It's just not ideal for uploading to social media. I don't even think most will let you use a TIFF. We want a JPEG. And I'm totally cool with this same file name. I can resize it later if I want to, or sorry, rename it later if I want to. And we'll save. It's going to ask me for what quality level do I want. When I save a JPEG for social media use, either a 9 or a 10 is usually pretty good. We can do it as 9. If I was going to use this in a gallery on my phone, for example, so that I have a portfolio with me or my tablet, then I'm going to go ahead and leave it at 12, which is the highest. But 9 or 10 is pretty good for just putting things on Facebook. And stop. So that's it. We now have this action called Save Low Res that will resize and save our image for us. And you'll see the image is saved here at 600 by 900, which is pretty sweet. So let's delete that. Let's jump back in our history window here to when our image was full res. And let's run our action. Go to the action window, save low res, hit play, and just like that, we're done. So you can save as many of these actions as you want. You can crop it into a square for Instagram. You can save them for your website banner, whatever you want to do. Go in and set as many of these things as you want, and it's simply a click away. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode. I hope this one was helpful. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below, and if you haven't already, swing by our private Facebook community, Photogs Unite. Don't forget the exclamation mark at the end. You'll get all kinds of tips and tricks, be a part of a really supportive community, and every Monday I do a live Q&A sesh where I answer all of your questions and drop knowledge bombs on everyone. So until next time, photogs, keep shooting and remember that every photo you take brings you one step closer.